They said the snow would hide our secret.
But every footprint led them closer to the truth.
When a noblewoman and a stableboy defy an entire kingdom for love, will their winter romance survive the storm?
Lady Alara's hand was promised to the powerful cold Lord Alistair to settle her father's debts. The betrothal ball was a spectacle of ice and gold, but Alara felt like a ghost in her own life. Sent to fetch her shawl, she collided with Kyle, the young stable master with kind eyes and sun-kissed brown hair. In the hurried exchange, their hands touched. A spark, warm and undeniable, passed between them in the freezing air. A day later, a single snowdrop was left on her windowsill, tied with a piece of rough twine. Wrapped around the stem was a tiny note: the old hunting lodge, midnight. She went. The lodge was derelict and cold, but when he stepped from the shadows, it felt like the only warm place in the world. They didn't speak. They simply looked at each other, two souls recognizing their missing half. It became their ritual. As the castle slept, they would meet. He brought her stories of the world beyond her gilded cage. She brought him a kindness he'd never known. In that dusty lodge, they built a secret world of whispered dreams. One night, he didn't bring a story. He brought a single perfect crimson rose.
They say it's impossible to grow in this cold,
He said.
but for you, I would make the impossible bloom.
It was the moment they both knew this was more than an escape. It was love.
Watch her closely. Report everything.
Outside their sanctuary, a real storm began to brew. Lord Alistair's suspicion grew with Alara's newfound secretive smiles. He assigned a guard to watch her, his trust as thin as ice. Despite the danger, they could not stay away. The night of the heaviest snowfall, they risked everything for one more hour together. The snow fell thick and fast, a blanket that felt like it could hide them forever. In the lodge, wrapped in furs and each other's arms, they made a plan.
When the snow melts, we will run. Far from here. Forever.
As Kyle left first to ensure her safe return, he didn't notice the snow had lightened. His footprints, once obscured, were now a clear, damning trail leading directly from her secret door to the hunting lodge. At dawn, Lord Alistair saw the trail. A cruel smile touched his lips. He had his proof. Alara was dragged from her bed and thrown into the great hall.
Did you think the snow would hide your whore?
Alistair stood before the fire, Kyle on his knees before him, held by two guards.
Here is your choice, my lady.
Alistair said, his voice dripping with false courtesy.
Watch me hang this traitor from the gates, or marry me this very hour, and I will merely banish him.
I will marry you, but you will release him unharmed and give him a horse and coin. You will swear it on your honor.
I swear it.
No.
The castle was forced into a rushed, joyless celebration. Alara walked down the aisle in the same frost-blue gown, her face a mask of stone. Kyle was dragged to the gates, his heart shattering with every step she took.
I do.
As she said, "I do," while marrying Lord Alistair, her eyes were on the window, on the path where his horse had disappeared. The vows felt like ashes in her mouth. But Alistair had no honor. As Kyle rode into the forest, an arrow whistled from the trees, striking his horse. He was set upon by Alistair's men, left for dead in the snow. He was found by a traveling merchant and nursed back to health. The fire in his heart, however, was not extinguished. It was forged into steel. He would return. A year later, a hardened, stronger Kale returned, not as a stable boy, but as a captain in the king's own guard, a position earned through valor on a distant battlefield.
You swear an oath before this court, Alistair, but you are a liar and a would-be assassin. I know you tried to have me killed.
He walked into the great hall as Lord Alistair hosted a feast. The room fell silent. Kyle threw Alistair's own sworn oath back in his face before the entire court and revealed the attempt on his life. Accused of oath-breaking and treason, Alistair demanded trial by combat. He was a renowned duelist, confident in his skill. The duel was not one of finesse, but of fury. Chaol fought with the strength of a man who had lost everything and clawed his way back. He disarmed Alistair, his sword at the Lord's throat. Alistair begged for mercy. Chaol noticed Ilara, who stood watching from the steps. Her gaze was steady. Chaol lowered his sword.
Exile!
He declared,
Live with your dishonor. Seeing the truth, we hereby annul the marriage, declaring it made under duress. Lady Ilara is free.
The king, seeing the truth, annulled the marriage, declaring it made under duress. Ilara was free. Chaol walked to Ilara, no longer a stableboy and a lady, but as equals. He took her hand.
Your footprints led me back to you.
Their wedding was in the spring, in the same great hall, but this time filled with genuine joy. The path to the hunting lodge was now a path they walked together openly. In the castle gardens, Chaol cultivated a bush of winter roses that bloomed defiantly every year, a testament to a love that survived the cold. They told their children that footprints, whether in snow or in life, should always lead you toward courage, never away from love. The hunting lodge was never repaired. They left it as a sanctuary, a reminder that the most fragile moments can forge the strongest bonds. And every winter when the first snow fell, they would walk out together, their footprints side by side, leading them home. In the deepest cold, their love bloomed like the rarest winter rose, defiant, beautiful, and eternal. Ilara and Chaol proved that even the longest winter must eventually yield to spring. Did their snowy romance melt your heart? Subscribe for more forbidden love stories. Tell us in the comments, what would you risk for a secret love? Follow for daily romantic adventures.
If you've enjoyed watching until now, I hope you liked the video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Amora Stories so you'll never miss an update.